When the royals attend events or travel from place to place, they are protected by the very highest security measures. The Queen and her family are never let out of sight from their bodyguards. Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan in particular know the importance of protection. In their interview with Oprah Winfrey, they revealed that their son Archie was denied personal security by the palace. The security issue was one of the many reasons the couple turned their backs on royalty and left for the United States. But Queen Elizabeth had to experience firsthand how important protection is to a public figure. In fact, she narrowly escaped an assassination attempt in 1970. However, the incident did not become public knowledge until 40 years later, when police investigator Cliff McHardy revealed the events to an Australian newspaper, Lithgow Mercury. So what happened all those years ago? The Queen was in Australia at the time, and was aboard a train with her husband Prince Philip. On the line in New South Wales, a tree trunk a good 2 meters long suddenly blocked the tracks and was not seen by the train driver due to the dark night. The train is said to have dragged the tree trunk along for 200 meters before it could come to a halt. Fortunately, the train was only traveling at a low speed because in the worst case, it could have derailed and caused a dramatic accident. In fact, the Queen and Prince Philip were said to have been completely unaware of the turbulence. But how did the tree trunk end up on the tracks? According to Cliff McHardy, the track had been checked by security forces only a short time before, but there was no sign of any danger at the time. So, it seems that someone had it in for the Queen and her husband and targeted their train. And that wasn't the only time either. In 1981, Queen Elizabeth narrowly escaped another assassination attempt. This time, she was visiting New Zealand when a dramatic incident occurred. At that time, according to New Zealand news site Stuff, a teenager allegedly shot at the Queen as she got out of her car during a visit to an exhibition. And once again, the monarch was lucky. According to police reports, the 17-year-old shooter had neither an appropriate weapon nor a clear path of fire. The incident also became public knowledge only years later, in 2018. Officially, it had been said that a firecracker exploded. The failed assassin was charged at the time with unlawful possession of a weapon. In both cases, fortunately, the worst was prevented, and Queen Elizabeth escaped the attacks unharmed.